Morning folks, I'm going to do a bit of roving around the snaggy tree bay today. As you can see, there's little nooks and crannies and everything all over the place. I've actually got two rods out at the moment. One down under that tree, one down around the corner under the tree around there. I'm sitting down at the moment, so I'm not really going to move. There's a good few little areas and all sorts of bits and pieces to cast in. Probably spend about an hour and a half in each swim. I think there's a lot of potential in each swim, to be fair. We'll just see how we get on over the next 4 hours. But, usual dead baits, sardines and mackerel. See how we get on. I might stick a herring on later, actually, to be fair. See how I get on with that. But that's basically where I am at the moment. So what I'll try and do is a little update of every swim I end up in. So this is the first swim of the day, and we'll see how we get on with the next swim. I'll see you a bit later on. Cheers now. Well guys, I've moved to another area now, in this small bay here. What you can see through the other side, actually the main part of the lake. So I've got a bait down in that corner there, put the ledger rod down there, and I've got the float out there towards those hanging trees, and then I'll probably put one there later on by those hanging trees. But you can see I wasn't quite opposite earlier. That's opposite and over and through there. As you can see, this place is quite quite a labyrinth. If I go past here, down here, you can actually see the bay I'm in at the moment, where my float is at the moment. The swim I'm supposed to be fishing was underwater, so I'm actually having to walk around the tree and put my rods on the rest around there. Make things a little bit easier. Yeah, that's the main part of the lake through there. There's more little islands and channels and gaps and everything through there. There's another back bay around here. So it's basically like a labyrinth for the carp and pike and every other species you can think of. You can hide. That's why I love this place. There's so many options. You can't actually night fish the area I'm fishing at the moment. It's like day fishing only, which is fantastic. When I say day, you can fish from 7 to like 11 o'clock at night, so you do get a fair bit of the crack of the whip, as it were. But no, we shall see how we get on here. We'll spend another hour and a little bit here, see how we get on. But I don't know, I might actually sling some baits out in there. I just don't know really. Too much to choose from. We shall see how we get on. The bait's sitting out there nicely at the moment on the bottom, so we might need to try and get close to that tree, but it's a very hard cast. I can't actually cast out of this swim because you've got the branches up. You can do a side cast, so we'll practice on that. See how we get on with there. But we'll see. We'll give it a go. You know, these pike are strange things. Anyway, I'll see you later now. I'll give you an update later on. See you later now. Right guys, this is the last swim of the day. Third attempt. Trying to catch a pike. Doesn't seem to be doing a very good job at the moment. I've got one on right on that margin there. Just got to have silverfish and things in it. And the other one is over there on a float in that bay. I'm going to have to keep an eye on, really. That could pose me a few problems, that one could be. But we've sort of worked out where we can walk and where we can't walk in the water. If we need to do some emergency walking up and down the bank, trying to get a bit of a different angle on it. But it does look quite good. You know, I might drag it back and just fish really right close in here, to be fair. Just never know where these pike are. At the moment, they're clearly not where I am in this bay at the moment, which is surprising me. So I think my next trip, if we don't get any joy here, I'll have to be back in the main lake, which is where I had them the other day. I know they weren't very big, but they were actually pike, and I did catch a few. So where there's one or two, there must be more, you think. Anyway, it's well, a bit fresh out here in this cold wind at the moment. So we'll just sit and wait for those bobbins and that float to go, and we'll see how we get on, really. Right, I'll catch you up later, folks. Thank you very much again. Folks, I'm out for trip 10 pike fishing today on the lake. River levels are still a bit too high for me, unfortunately. Don't really fancy it. So what I've done is I've come out on the lake today. I've got both rods on ledges, cast out, so as far as I can get them, but onto a nice bar area in front of me and to the left of me, so hopefully might produce some fish. It's very flat calm today. I'm very tempted to put one in this little bay just here where I'm fishing at the moment. I'm sure there's a pike hiding in there. We'll see how we get on later. There's quite a few swims I fancy on here for the pike. I'm actually getting quite into this lake fishing for them at the moment. The river level's too high. It's I don't know really. I'll probably end up sticking it out on here really. Quite pleasant. Just have to see. It's a very cold and frosty morning. Surprisingly, the lake wasn't actually frozen, so that's quite good news. That's one thing that will clearly stop me from fishing on the lake. Is all frozen over. But we shall see how we get on. It's looking very pleasant out here. I do believe I'm the only one on the whole complex, so just a place to myself really. I might move around. I might just sit in this swim at the moment, so I can actually flick baits quite around a lot really. So we'll see how we get on really. I'm tempted just to leave one in one place and flick the other ones around. See how we get on really. But got the dead baits on today, both on the bottom, no float. There you go, all set up, sitting back there in the sunshine. You'll notice rods out here. So I've got my unhooking mat and everything ready, net ready, full sets out ready. So it was a very cold and frosty start, but it's looking quite good really. I'll just have to give it some time and see how we get on. Anyway, I'll catch you up later folks. Bye now. Well guys, just a quick update. I've moved swim out onto the point. I've got one literally just around the corner, just right on the drop off. and they've got the other one out on a nice plateau. So we shall see what happens. There you go, little robin sitting on me, sitting on my rod, feeding him most of the day. But yeah, it's sort of quite pleasant, nice sunny day out here. I would expect to catch some pike really. Only got about an hour and a half left now, so just have to see how we get on really. But I'm still reasonably confident, but we need to find the right areas on the lake still. Need to find where the bait fish are really. The shoals of roach and bream are, but there's no one really fishes for them. There's no one to ask. There's no real sort of signs of them at the moment. No pike strikes or anything, so just have to keep moving around. I think I might actually carry on the next trip. I don't think the river levels will have dropped. I think I'll come back on here again, see if I can fish 2 swims again, see how we go on really. Just have to see what's available. Anyway, if I catch a fish, I shall let you know. If not, I'll see you next time. If you fancy visiting my website for updates, photos, bait reviews, tackle reviews, please check out richardhandle.com, and I shall see you all soon. Good morning everybody, welcome to another video diary by richardhandle.com. I'm doing a spot pike fishing today. I've come to the conclusion that next week is half term, so if I don't get out there for the pike this week, by the time I come back from half term it'll probably be clearly too late. So I'll probably be totally sucked into the carp fishing by then, which is inevitable really, because I've only got up until March the 15th on this lake, because they abide by the old close season rules. So I need to sort of get out there and get a few carp under my belt as well. So realistically I've got about 3 sessions. I might do one after the half term and just sort of see realistically. I'm going to try and do 3 sessions for pike this week. What I've opted to do is today is fish the area that they turn up and spawn in, and hopefully that's where they'll be. Clearly if they're not here today, I might move around a little bit, have a little bit of a wander up and down this area, spend a couple of hours here, and then possibly move into another area. But realistically, if they're not here yet, they're still out in the main lake, so then I'll go back in the main lake for my last couple of sessions. I'm not sure whether to revisit where I had the 2 jacks from the other day, or try another area completely different. I don't know, I'm just going to have to sort of see. Pretty flat calm today, so I nearly went on the main lake, because you'd get a few, you'd spot the pike strikes quite easily. But I haven't seen anything yet so far. But we'll go for it. There's plenty of features in here. Currently I've got one in the gapper there, and the other one is just down there in front of that tree. But there's well, bucket loads of features all over there. You've got the tree line over there, you've got a nice little bay down there. So we'll have a play in this area for today. Can't pick anything up, clearly means I won't be here tomorrow. Just a different area of the lake. Not really sure which one. Just have to take it as it comes realistically, I feel. Let's see, I've got 3 days to track them down because I can't fish Friday, unfortunately. So we'll see how we get on. If not, I will go back to where I was before and just sort of take it from there really. Clearly there are fish along that bank. Don't know. It's stumping me slightly at the moment. It's just so mild realistically. I think it's thrown them all off for this winter, but we shall see. Anyway, I shall catch you up later. Please visit my blog as usual, and see how I get on. Thank you very much. There we go. Just all I need is one of them bobbies to just tinker up, and we shall be in business. We shall see. Alright, see you later folks. Bye bye now. Hope you enjoy it as usual.